Welcome back to Between the Lines. I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners on the land on which this podcast is made, the Yuggera and Turrbal people, and pay respects to their elders past, present and emerging. Belle, Dawes.
Cathy, Svarc.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back, baby.
I feel like ages ago we were like, oh, we got ages to the podcast, and now it's just really crept up on us, eh?
Yeah, we had 8 months to think about it, and then here we are.
We crammed it all in today. No, I'm very happy to be back. Really exciting. No guest today, though, because
No guest.
we feel like you guys have a lot to catch up on.
Yep.
We're going to get through it fast. Might start off with off-season. What do you reckon?
Yeah, start off in the off-season. There's been a lot of things happening. I feel, the off-season, everyone went travelling and got away. Obviously, after the grand final, everyone needed a bit of a break, and I think everyone, had a good time travelling around the world wherever they went. I know there was a few little highlights though.
There was a few highlights. I wrote some down here. So Jade Ellinger, Chloe Malloy, official. Very official. I fangirl that relationship hard. And if you want to hear more about that, they've got their own podcast, off script, on air. So if you want to hear more about that, Nat's in a relationship too.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not.
You're not?
No news,
what's
no
going
news.
on there? 8 months? Nothing? No.
What else is happening, Kath?
Poppy has started an acting and directing career.
Yes.
So we've got a few things going on there.
A few things. Dan does footy. I don't know if anyone's seen that on our socials, but that's something in the works we've got.
Yeah, that is. Well, to be fair, that was some, bit of work in the making, and there was some good thought going into that. Also, trying to get the members on board with that. So I love the thought and where that was going. So if you haven't seen that, check out that video.
We had a membership spike from that, which is good. We're getting
so
Dan
good.
Gorringe a Brisbane Lions membership this year. We're getting him on board with us, so it's happening.
Yeah.
We don't want to be on fraud watch. It's good motivation for us. So
Yeah, 100%.
stay tuned. Watch that space.
There's also the golfers.
Golfers.
There's been this new thing in the off season, and everyone's turned into a golfer. There's been a few that are a little bit more serious. But I think you're one of the more serious ones.
See, I was, but now it's like my relaxed time. It's more like meditation.
Nice.
Maybe not. There's a few F-bombs out there, but Lily and Dee, handicaps.
They've got handicaps now.
Dee, 28, Lily,
Really?
38. They're the only two with handicaps, but
Is that good?
I don't really know. I've been doing it for a while. Just
So
I
you're
don't
not
know
a
what
pro.
I'm doing.
That sounds good. I mean, if you've got a handicap, it sounds like you get pretty into it.
Professional.
Yeah.
So that's been something new. Golf, it's spread across the team. Now, Jax has a perm bet this year, Cathy. Can you talk
that
us through
is
this?
Right.
Because this is probably going to be the highlight of my year if this
is
happens.
true. There was a bet going on there that if Dax was not number one or
Not top four.
not
Top
top four for the fastest in the team, she has to get a perm for round one.
For round one.
And
I
I don't
don't
know
think
where
she's
she's.
there.
Well, I'd have to fact check this with Greenie, our high performance manager, but I think she's not quite in the top
out.
four.
But she used to be in it, for those who don't know. Jax is actually
was up
quite
there.
fast.
She's fast.
She was in there for a while and she's dropped out now. So stay tuned. Watch Dax's hair for round one. And last little one, Hot has a baby.
I know.
Puppy. Who she treats like a baby.
She's a little
beautiful
baby.
Kiwa.
She's so cute.
She's so sweet.
She's also
blind.
massive now. She's grown
She's
so
chunky.
quickly.
She's chunky, yep. She's got more outfits than me, more accessories.
She's on TikTok.
She's on TikTok, she's
Instagram.
famous.
God, she's doing more than the rest of us. So Hot is working overtime there. Looking after her family.
Literally.
She's Kiwa. She's so cute.
She gets out of her big truck, and we all know how small Hotter is. And then she gets out of this big truck that she drives, and then she's got this little pram that she pushes her little puppy, and it's funny. But they're the
very cute.
highlights I wrote down. They were probably
Yeah.
some of my favourite.
Yeah, they were some highlights from the off season. I think even through the preseason, we had obviously our camp that most clubs, I guess, go on to whatever degree you want to do that.
bond
so
or-
so it was really good. Like
Yeah.
I think we've done a few camps over the past few years, and it's always like a really good challenge and a really good time to I guess bond a little bit more together and work towards something when you're building those relationships. And for the new girls coming in as well, I think that's always a good time for them to feel like they're a part of the team and a part of something moving forward.
For sure, I agree. I think as well, last year, the Jerry Can, our camp, it became a bit of a story, and this year it was nice to, have something new for those new girls as well, because like Jerry, I guess, meant nothing to them.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, I think it was a good mix of hard work and a bit of vulnerability, which was really nice.
Yeah.
And we're actually going to do a little game with you guys, because we're not playing a game today, just because we've got a lot to get through. So Cathy, we're going to have a little poll for our board. What's it called?
For our board.
For
what
our
our
sign.
sign's going to be. So the Jerry's out. We're going to get something else in this year. But we wanted to see if you guys could, maybe guess on the poll on what the picture's going to be.
And there's a pretty good prize, Kath. If you can guess what's going to be on our sign to replace the jerry can, you will get, what will you get, Kath?
You will get a signed Lions jersey.
Signed by all the players, AFLW, let's go. So we'll put that up today. Oh, when the podcast is out. This is out now. You're listening to it. And if you get it, signed jersey. So what is the jerry can going to be this year? That's the game we got for you guys today. We'll give you a clue.
There's a hint, yeah.
Give you a clue. You take it away,
it's really heavy. That's all I've got for you.
That's it. It's heavy.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what they come back with. So hopefully everyone's out there jumping back on board with us this year and giving us a listen and a shout out. So it'll be interesting. Yeah, I'm keen to see what people think.
Good luck.
That's it. We also had a few new people come into the team this year. So we've got 5 of our draftees and then 2 more experienced players that came over from WA.
Exactly. And we've got a special ep coming on for the draftees.
Yeah.
We're going to roll them through on one episode. It's going to be a bit different to what we usually do. So look forward to that. But we thought we'd give you a little bit about them. So we're going to give you their nickname and their weapon on and off the field, just so you guys can, wrap your head around who they are. So we're going to start off with Sophie Peters. Her nickname, Peter. I come up with that. That was my Lois Griffin reference.
Peter. Say it like that.
You have to say it like that. And I've put here speed and grit. Like, she's just speedy. And I put here, like, Kath in the gym. She doesn't change the weights. Like, she'll just do whatever everyone else is doing and she'll be like, cooked. Like,
she's
you
doing
were,
it.
you were doing the sled pushes the other day.
Yeah.
Probably like 300 kilos. I don't even know what was on it.
Yeah, 400 even.
400 or 450. And then Kath's done it, boom, walks off, no sweat. And then there's Sophie like pushing this thing as slow as she
just
can.
goes.
Cooked.
She's a hard worker. She'll just do it.
Yeah.
She'll just
I'm like, Sophie, you can change your weight. She's like, nah, wants to do that. And off the field, her Rocky Road. She makes this Rocky Road recipe really, really good.
All
So
right.
that's mine for her.
Love that. Next one we got Evie Long, nickname Bushy.
Yeah.
You'll hear a bit more about that maybe if she
It's not what you think.
It's not what you think, but it might be.
Yeah, so stay tuned.
She's a classic. On field, speed and skills. She's, out there. She's a great runner. So, fits right into the team. And, even having her out there, she's cheering us on.
Literally.
She's like, Kath, come on, let's go.
In conditioning, she's ahead of us.
She's like, keep going. I'm like, okay.
Thanks, Evie.
It's actually so good. We love that.
Yeah.
And then off the field, you'll catch her. If you just see her off into the distance, she'll be busting out some sort of a move.
These moves she brings out.
It's pretty good.
It's like her whole body is just a vessel of the music exiting her body.
Yeah.
It's
Everything's
crazy.
going. You can just, she's feeling it. You can
She's
see
feeling
that.
it.
So
Yeah. You
in
don't
gym,
interrupt
especially when the music is pumping, you'll see her in between sets. She pulls
doing
out the moves.
something funky.
So good.
So that's a weapon. And then we've got Rania Crozer. Rara is the nickname.
Razi. I call her Razi.
You call her Razi.
I don't know
like
why,
that.
but I just
No,
say
I
that.
like
She
that.
probably doesn't even hear me say
You're
that.
just
but-
different, Kath. You're just cool.
Rara.
And I've just put here her launch at contest. Oh, it's so good.
It's great.
She's like a Dax apprentice, I feel like.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Yeah.
a really good one.
I like that.
And off field, she's just very, very intelligent. She's switched on.
Smart girl.
She's humble about it though.
Yeah, she is.
Side note too, I took her golfing and we rock up, right? Brookwater. It's a very nice golf course. And she doesn't have a driver. And I'm like, where's your driver at? She's trying to hit this like little wood off the tee. I'm like, okay, you can use my driver, dude.
Oh,
Like,
she's just a beginner.
yeah,
girl.
she's a beginner, but she is smart. I kind of contradict what I said, but
Maybe, there is probably a story to why maybe all of her drivers got confiscated.
Yes.
There's a story to that.
there is a story to that too. Oh, we're teasing the crowd here.
Yeah, I
today,
know.
Kath.
You'll have to wait to hear that one. Next one, Jacinta Baldwick. Her nickname being JC. Her weapons on the field, she is really crafty. So she just reads the game really well. She's got really nice skills in there. So you'll see her sort of dodging in and out, making some space for herself. So yeah, she's really good at that.
She is very good. And I feel like she's very good at just throwing chat. Like,
Yeah.
she's for a young girl, she's very confident.
Yeah.
Happy
Direct.
to throw chat, direct, straight to the point. And I think
Yes.
that's a weapon of hers.
Yeah,
so
definitely. Yeah, love that.
very excited.
Then we've got Shanae.
Shanice. Remember when you couldn't remember her name?
Shanice.
Kathy was trying to talk straight. She's like, Shanice. Oh, what's her name? Because we keep calling
We
her
just
Shanice.
call her Shanice now, so she's got to roll with it.
Yep.
She is also great great skills, like
Great
her
skills.
kick, you know, I just wish I could kick like her. Like if I could do that, then, you know, watch out everyone else, but, you know, I can't. So that's why
she makes everyone around her look really good as well, which is
Sets
really nice
everyone
at
up.
training.
Yeah.
We've loved that. And off field, she's just joyful.
Yeah.
Like, she just goes with the flow.
Goes with the flow.
And we love it. She's
Easy
sort of
going.
cool outfits.
Yeah.
I like her
yeah,
style.
she does have a cool style.
Those pajama pants that are in, I like them.
The blue stripy ones.
Yeah, you know the ones. And second last, Eleanor. Now we've got a few here. Nosy.
Nausy, that's
Lily
right.
tried to get that chant going. It was dead silent.
Nose.
And Lily goes to me, should I do the
yeah.
Nosy chant? I'm like, yeah. So she's in the meeting, nosy, nosy, and no one caught on with it. And Lily's just looked like a fool. But that's one, nosy.
Noz.
Noz.
I think I
Nozza.
call her Noz.
Yeah.
Nozza,
few.
Nosy.
There's a few going
Yeah.
on.
Whatever variation.
She's been killing it. You want to hit her with the weapons because there's a lot. I feel.
Yeah, she's a bit of a utility. Like I think she's great overhead and coming in, you know, adding that. She's the tallest in the team now, isn't she?
in the team.
She's taken that title out. So
But she plays like a small as well.
yeah, she gets on the move. God,
Yeah.
she's got it all going on for her. So
She's had a really good preseason, so I'm excited to see what she does.
yeah, and then off field, she's a master of asking questions.
She is.
She loves asking people questions.
Very
She's-
deep questions.
Yeah, she's always getting that info. Don't know what she's doing with it.
Yeah.
We'll have to find.
Yeah, we
You'll have
better
to find that
ask her. We got to find that one out.
Maybe
No,
she can interview us on our podcast.
And I feel like she's got the best poker face. She even says this too.
True.
Very good poker face.
Some might also say resting bitch face.
Resting, yeah, but I stuttered when I tried to say that.
Oh.
And lastly, we got Indy Williams. Indy is her nickname. That's all she's got right now. Ins. Yep. Indy, you need to work on that. You need to do something funny so we can give you a nickname. Weapon, she's just very strong.
Yeah, she's
very strong.
really strong.
Drives her legs. And I feel like she just takes on so much feedback. So she's a sponge, wants to learn.
She's a hard worker.
Really can't wait to see where she's going to go as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Off field, what would you say, Kath?
Off field, I think she's pretty independent for her age. Yeah, she sort of, just gets out there. You know, she's pretty happy doing her own thing and sort of knows what she wants. So, I think that's awesome for, you know, someone that
18.
young coming in. Yeah,
Literally.
100%.
And it was great to see us all. We had 2 practice games. So we versed Gold Coast, beat them by 24, which was a really good rivalry.
Yeah.
We also versed the Tigers, beat them by 2. Got to see everyone play different positions.
Yeah.
It was tough, but it was really fun. What did you think of it, Kath?
Yeah, it was really good. I think it's always so nice having those practice games. Like you just got to shake out the cobwebs a little bit and just get back into the, you know, the tempo of what it's actually like when you're playing Oppo, because they're always sort of training against each other all preseason. You sort of get to that point in the preseason where you're just sick of versing each other.
Yeah.
You know how each other play, you know.
Yeah.
So you're trying to do what they're not doing, but they know. So it's just like this weird thing. I really loved getting out there and just feeling like what it's like again and sort of getting that bit more connection again with the team and being able to have your full, you know, from all the way down, back, all the way to forward and getting that connection going. So I thought that was really good. Like Gold Coast, they came out really hot and
Really strong.
Yeah, really strong.
I think we didn't even touch it in like the first 5 minutes.
Yeah,
we
they were
didn't get a
really
possession.
Yeah,
So
hot pressure in there. So that was sort of a nice little wake up and got everyone back on board and sort of where we want to be.
it's like, let's play footy again. This is what it's like.
Yeah, that's right. And it was a really good opportunity to get sort of the girls that are new this year in there and sort of seeing what their weapons are and what they can do. And I thought that was so valuable. Yeah,
For sure. Same in the Tigers game. I feel like that was another hard, especially in the midfield, you and me, like it's just a battle. So I feel prepared, I guess, with those 2 games to go into round 1, which I'm very excited.
Round 1.
Very exciting.
We've got to do a little shout out though here. We've missed one little point. Our new midfield coach.
Gosh. New midfield coach. Yes.
We've got to give him a shout out.
Got to give him a shout out. Obviously, Daniel Webster, now the head coach of Hawthorn.
See you later.
See you, D-Web. Lots of love. But so you're Rhino. Ryan Davis.
Yeah, another Davis.
That's his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan Davis. Full Rhino.
Rhino.
He's been great.
Yeah.
He tells this story. His wife said to him, "Don't go full Rhino. Don't go full Rhino on the girls."
What did he do?
He went
He
full
was
Rhino.
full. We were like, who's this guy?
We thought we had a lot of energy. This guy.
He was coming in hot those first few sessions.
First few sessions, yelling things. I couldn't even really get that dog in y'all, like just yelling at us.
Yeah, that dog.
But I think we've just loved having him.
Yeah.
He's been a really great attribute, and
Yeah.
I've learned so much of him. I know you have too.
Yeah,
and
100%. It's been so nice having you on board, and I'm never going to forget. He probably the turning point I think for him and the team when he was doing his C's, which is just like getting to know sort of who you are. So he did a PowerPoint presentation. And it was like a 20-minute PowerPoint presentation.
Usually it's like a 2-minute spiel about your life.
Yeah, but he went full rhino, which is actually really good because we really understood, you know, what he's about, what he loves, you know, why he's like that. So I think from then, you know,
he was just
everyone's just, we love him. So he's a good laugh, but he's also, you know, really serious and he's got a lot of experience too. So it's great to be able to, you know, take on a whole new, I guess, view of the game and that type of thing too.
Even because he used to play at West Coast and then he played at the Suns. I don't know how many games he's played. It'd be enough to count on my hand, I'm sure. Sorry, Ryan. But I just feel like his understanding of you as a player, like I'll be like, I didn't run to that. And he's like, that's okay. You're not gonna do that every time and can just really understand how it is as a player. So loved having him on board. Yeah. And that's kind of everything.
Yeah. That's
in a nutshell.
Recap. Yeah. A little recap. I think, you know, I did see on Instagram a little bit of an awkward video.
Oh my God.
North v Lions. God.
Something nice about us.
Say something nice about each other. No one could say anything
Honestly,
nice.
We got
nice
a little
bit
tans.
Yeah,
I'm like, Mia, they're all fake. That is Bondi Sands. Like,
hey, mine's not.
Sorry,
you guys can't see this, but
that was the best we could get.
Oh, I know. That was pretty funny, and I was like, oh yeah, there's a lot in it because it's the grand final rematch again. Yeah. So we're going to go to a little break, and then we're going to come back, and we'll delve into a little bit more of the games and the season and what's coming up.
Let's go. Hey, Lions fans, guess what? We've got something special just for you.
That's right. Our official healthy hearing partner, Audira, is offering Lions members 20% off all their products.
These aren't just any headphones. They personalise sound to your unique hearing profile. So whether you're jamming to music or catching up on Between the Lines, the sound is crystal clear and tailored to you.
And don't forget, watching the game on TV has never been better. With the A02 TV bundle, you can set the volume just right for you without disturbing the whole house.
Or even better, listen to the game and hear the Lions roar as if you're in the stadium with us.
So, Lions members, head over to our member benefits page to grab your exclusive discount on any Audira product today.
Join the pride and feel connected with Audira. Dun, da, da, da. Grand final rematch this Sunday. Oh, my God.
Here we go.
We've been counting down.
We've been counting down.
The fixture came out early, so we knew we've had North on the roster, straight up.
First off the bat.
I can't wait.
The showdown.
They haven't had too much change to their team.
No.
Few new players in, but I'm looking at the mid again. They are just such a strong midfield.
They are.
I even joked to you, Kath, there's a few videos, you know, of our grand final and I guess, they've made a few docos on that. And every time I watch a few stoppages, I'm losing all these clearances on you guys. So I've got a little bit of like vengeance and redemption ready, especially on Mia King. Like we always have a really great matchup and I think she's just a gun player, very strong to beat at the contest, very fast as well. So
you're not letting those clearances
redemption
get
round for me, please.
Yeah, I think, you know, it's funny because for me looking back, like I got injured in that game. So it was sort of a weird game for me. I ended up having to just sort of play a bit of a different role, went half forward and just, you know.
I thought you went there to kick goals.
Didn't kick any. Lucky Ducks did though. But yeah, so I'm pretty keen to go out and match up with them again. I think, like you said, they are a strong team across the board. And, you know, in there you've got Riddell, who's probably going to get 40 touches, and Garner, who probably get similar sort of thing. So
I think that's what they got in their practice games too, high 30s.
Yeah, kicking a few snags. So we've got to shut that down.
Got to shut it down.
Shut it down from the middle.
They versed St Kilda, beaten by 44.
Yeah.
Also versed GWS, beaten by 57. Yeah. So, you know, they're a strong scoring team.
They are.
It was good to watch, I guess. Like they are. Yeah. They are competitors, as Courtney said. Something nice about them.
They are competitors. That's right.
Competitors.
So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think, you know, just being the first round this week, and there's always that sort of anticipation and the nerves and all of that from just starting and seeing where, you know, everyone's sort of got that point to prove personally for yourself, I guess. You know, getting into the team and doing all of that sort of stuff, but also there is the battle of, you know, the rematch and all that sort of thing. So both teams want to start strong. And
we know how they've felt. Yeah. When we lost the granny against Melbourne, round one, we were hungry.
Yes,
like
100%.
You just get so angry. So I'm really excited to feel that.
I'm very, very excited. It's interesting with the fixture this year because we have that condensed fixture coming up as well. So every team this year will have a bit of a condensed fixture where they might have sort of 4 or 5 day turnarounds. So we've got 11 games in 10 weeks. Yep. So it is going to be interesting to see how, I guess, teams navigate that, you know, how people recover as well. So how, you know, deep your list sort of depth is too. I think that will come into play.
Yeah, that's a good call. I like that.
Yeah, throughout it.
Because I know our turnaround, we go to Perth, which is cool.
Yes.
I know we love a challenge, so personally I'm excited.
Yeah. We love travelling too. So
exactly.
Feel
Even like it's like going back to like junior footy, you know, we just play a few games in a row. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, I never did that.
Yeah, sorry, Kat.
I never got to do the carnivals, but this is sort of like a carnival for me, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll take a few days in between. That's all good.
Oh, no, I'm really excited.
Yeah, super keen.
And Rian One at home, we're really excited.
Yeah.
We've got goal songs this year.
We do.
What did you choose? What's your goal song?
Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston.
I want to dance with somebody.
Oh, do you?
I want to dance with somebody.
Well, when you kick a goal, Kath, I'll come dance with you.
We're dancing.
Do you know my one?
No. What is
I
it?
get knocked down, but I get up again.
Yeah,
that's my one.
Gotcha.
But I thought we've had a few change ups. So
Yes.
I've done my top 3 goal songs just to give you guys a little bit of insight. So these are my top 3. In third place, I've gone Lutzy, the catch up song. I said a hey, ha, hey.
Yep.
Just love it.
Yeah,
and just
that's throwback.
Lutzy's just the oldest. Like,
That's
love you,
classic.
Lutz. Just a mum. Like, that's
Yeah.
great. Chuck, Shake It Off. That's hers. Now, Charlie never used to be a Swiftie.
Yeah,
She's not a
that's
Swiftie.
interesting.
She started to get on it now from her partner, Rose.
Nice.
So I'm loving that. So I feel like it's a little like for her,
Yeah.
you know.
Little shout out.
And it's just so not Chuck. And then not Bree, number 1. I just can't with this.
What
The
is-
Lion Sleeps Tonight.
What is Bree doing?
Is she kidding? Like, I just saw it. It made me giggle.
That is great. I hope she kicks a goal now.
Oh, I hope she kicks a goal, but it's not even a high
Wait,
up, but it's so Bree.
she kicked the winning goal.
She kicked the
and
winning goal.
Of course she's going to kick a goal.
So can't wait to hear that on the weekend. I really want to see how the crowd reacts to that one. I reckon they'll get around it.
Yeah, that's great.
What do you got?
I have Rara with Maneater.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
Razzie.
right, Razzie.
I'll call it a Razzie.
I've then got Orla with Zombie.
Yep.
I feel like that's a classic.
Classic. She stayed the same.
Yeah, that's, the crowd will know that one. And then a new one that's very well known but come back a bit with the Netflix show, but Poppy with Thunderstruck.
Oh, yep. Dallas
Yeah,
Cowboys.
the Dallas Cowboys
She
getting
loves
this
that dance.
song. Yeah, she loves it. Maybe if Poppy, she kicks that goal, she might
Pull out the dance.
do it like
I think she should.
Yeah.
It gets high up.
Yeah, she's pretty good at it.
Cool.
But
I'll
they're
rate that.
they're my 3, I reckon. I think they're pretty good. So hopefully, we get a whole range of goal kickers and we'll get,
Yeah.
iPod Shuffle or whatever.
Honestly, when I read through them, I'm like, these are some bangers. So
They're good.
The crowd that comes, get around, sing
Yeah,
them because
that's it.
we've got some good songs coming up.
100%.
But speaking of music, Kath, flowing into recommendations, I don't even know
just
if
flow
this is.
into it, yeah.
This is just an obsession of mine lately. I cannot stop listening to Charlie XCX. I was going to change my song to Apple, but I'm like, just don't. I don't even have TikTok. I know that TikTok dance. We all do it in gym
We all
now.
know it. Yeah, it's
You'll
everywhere.
Stop. Kathy's benching. She stops mid-set to do this Apple dance. And Sabrina Carpenter cannot stop
she's good.
listening. I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
That's my recommendation. Everyone's probably already on it. But
Yeah, everyone's on the train. I think it's all over Instagram and everywhere, but to be fair, they're great. It's great music. It's just
I'm falling in love with pop music again.
Yeah.
But it's like badass.
It's good. Yeah.
So,
yeah. I'm just going to roll with that because I actually can't even think of anything else right now.
really, it's taking over.
It's taking
it blocks
over.
your vision.
It's everywhere.
Obsession. Oh,
Yeah, it's obsession.
So
we
get
love
onto that.
Yeah, we love it. The other thing I guess we could recommend is that people jump on board. I've got to do a couple of shout outs here.
Couple of shout outs. Yes. This is another
Firstly,
recommendation.
It's Hodder's 50th game this weekend.
Woo!
Go Hodder. Courtney Hodder, the queen, the Sass queen.
Mm-hmm.
She's amazing. We love Hodder. She's probably going to win goal of the year, mark of the year, whatever.
something.
All
She's
this
gonna
sort
win
of stuff.
something.
She's always doing something.
Mm-hmm.
And, the way she competes out there is amazing.
Yeah.
Her, what was it, 20 tackles in the grand final.
Yep.
who's even doing that?
And you're
that's a
literally
record.
4 foot.
Yeah.
Bruh.
What is going on? Kicking goals, tackling, she just gets a job done.
Mm-hmm.
She's a great player.
She's very good. At training the other day, she had the ball and Ali and I were on the same team trying to defend her. We were corralling her into the boundary and we didn't move. We were just kind of stationary standing there. And she was like, how she just moves very frantically? And then she's like, moving, kicks it. And then Ali tries to smother it and she falls over and she's like, oh, I'm so dramatic. It just cracks me up.
So funny.
Love her.
We
Congrats,
love
Hods.
her.
50 games.
Yep.
Can't wait.
Congratulations.
We've also got another podcast. We're all getting around the podcast.
I know. So many things to recommend.
It's not out yet, but Taylor Smith starting a new podcast.
Yep.
Let me tell you a story. Really excited for that. It's for not just footy players.
Yeah, she'll be talking to a lot of other people out there and bringing some other stories to light. So I think that'll be a really good listen. So
very good.
Keep your eye out for that one.
She loves a deep, vulnerable story.
Yeah,
so that'll be Tay.
She loves a chat. And then the other one, got a shout out, Greenie.
Yes.
Matthew Green. He's our high performance. He is everything to this club. And it was his birthday yesterday, so we got to shout him out. Happy birthday. We saw a cute family pic. They're at the beach. They're just so wholesome.
He's such a cute dad.
Oh, my God. We love him so much. And, you know, the things that he's done for our club and, you know, every year everyone's just getting more PBs and we've just got to, you know, credit that all to him. So we love him. And then, last but not least, memberships.
Memberships. Are we shouting that out? Let's recommend getting a membership.
Let's sell it. Let's go. We want people on board. That's what we want to see, people down here, Brighton Homes Arena. You know, we've been out in the community a bit trying to, you know, get the word out there and we've seen the signs around and that sort of thing. So hopefully you guys have as well. But, you know, we'd love to see you guys get on board and support us and, you know, all of that stuff really goes a long way.
It does. And I'm going to be honest, I'm the first to put my hand up and say, when people say subscribe like this, I don't do it. But now I understand. I'm going to start doing that now. Like, that's my recommendation because I do see how much it helps.
Yes.
And it really helps us. So we appreciate your support. Even my mum, she wasn't a member. I'm like, Mum,
oh my God,
get on board. So she has now. She's telling everyone. Thank you, Neil. Thanks, Mum.
Thanks, Mum.
Sweet.
And it's Father's Day on Sunday too. So bring your dad down, get him around. You know, he'll love that Arvo down at the footy.
Yep. Happy Father's Day to all the dads
Father's
out there.
Day. We love you guys. Yeah.
Expect great this weekend. Thanks for coming back to listen to the podcast, guys. We'll have a guest on next week, but yeah, we hope you've caught up. That's everything today.
That's everything.
Let's rip in this week.
See you Sunday.
Can't wait. Love you.
Love you. Bye.